Good evening. I'm Christopher Brantley. Adam Cellini has the night off. Well, the military offensive to retake the largest city held by ISIS is now underway. Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi announced just hours ago that the operation to recapture Mosul has begun. Some 30,000 Iraqi troops are expected to take part, backed up by coalition airstrikes. They're facing an estimated 5,000 ISIS fighters holding the city of about 1 million people.
Today, the beginning of these heroic operations to liberate you from the brutality and terrorism of ISIS. God willing, we will meet soon on the ground of Mosul, where we will all celebrate the liberation and your freedom.
U.S. forces will also provide artillery support and military advice to Iraqi troops. The operation could take months to complete. Mosul would represent the last stand for ISIS in Iraq. And tonight, a brand new ABC News Washington Post poll has Hillary Clinton with a 4-point advantage over Donald Trump, but still within that margin of error. The poll also showing enthusiasm for Trump is fading as 2/3 of registered voters reject his claim that he did not make unwanted sexual advances towards women. With Election Day now just a little over 3 weeks away, the stakes could not be higher. Richard Cantu has the latest.
Both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were off the campaign trail, Clinton in seclusion, prepping for Wednesday's debate, while Donald Trump continued to lash out, saying this election is rigged.
The election is being rigged by corrupt media pushing false allegations and outright lies in an effort to elect Hillary Clinton president.
With no evidence, Trump increasingly suggests he's the victim of a conspiracy to take him down. His supporters already digging in.
If Hillary Clinton gets in, I'm ready for a revolution because we can't have her in.
Today, Trump's running mate tried to calm voters.
We'll respect the will of the American people.
The Clinton campaign saying Trump has resorted to scorched earth scare tactics.
He is swinging at every phantom of his own imagination because he knows he's losing.
This as WikiLeaks released hundreds of new emails believed stolen from Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta's account by what the FBI suspects could be Russian hackers. One claims to include transcripts of private speeches Clinton gave to banking giant Goldman Sachs. And while they have not been confirmed by the Clinton campaign or independently verified by ABC News, critics say they show that Clinton's tough talk about Wall Street in public got a lot less tough in private. Another has aides expressing frustration with Clinton's unwillingness to be forthcoming about her private email server. 2 weeks later, she sat down with ABC's David Muir and said this.
That was a mistake. I'm sorry about that.
And with the campaign rhetoric likely to intensify, a firebombing at a Republican headquarters in North Carolina this weekend shocked the candidates. Clinton tweeting, the attack on the Orange County HQ office is horrific and unacceptable. And though there's been no arrest, Trump tweeting, animals representing Hillary Clinton and Dems in North Carolina just firebombed our office in Orange County because we are winning. Richard Cantu, ABC News, New York.
Thank you, Richard. Now let's head over to Steve Newman for a first check on our weather this evening.
It is a beautiful moonlit night with that hunter's moon shining down. It finally came up at 7:48 tonight and has been passing across the sky. It'll set over the Gulf later on about sunrise. Across the state, a carbon copy of yesterday with showers and clouds passing across the entire width of the state. You can see a few of them left in the late evening hours, but most of them have moved offshore into the Gulf of Mexico, leaving us dry, and will stay that way for the rest of tonight. Currently at the airport, the temperature is still 77. The dew point 67, a little more comfortable. Winds right now east-northeast at 7. And our high this afternoon was warm, 91. Last night's low 75. So we're above normal on both counts, and we'll probably be that way for a few more days. But there is hope of cooler weather coming our way. These are the overnight temperatures dipping into the low 70s for overnight lows. I'll tell you about that promised cool front when it'll get here and how much cooler it'll be a little later on in the broadcast. Christopher?
All right, Steve, thank you. The man behind the movement to keep a portion of Beach Road open to the public is now formally suing the county, which voted to vacate the road several months ago. The group is now holding fundraisers to pay for its legal fees. ABC 7's Kate Flexter was at one of those fundraisers earlier this evening and has the story.
This is just one of several events this group is holding. It's all an effort to raise awareness and funds. On Sunday afternoon, Beach Road is crawling with tourists and locals alike. The road's all but washed away, a remnant of what it once was. But for longtime Siesta Key resident Mike Cosentino, those last inches of pavement are worth fighting for.
This road right here is the closest proximity to both the beach and the water of any road left on Siesta Key.
In May, Sarasota County commissioners voted to relinquish control of a small stretch of that road to the 3 homeowners who live along it. Shortly after, Cosentino filed a lawsuit, but didn't move forward with it in the hopes that he might be able to negotiate with the county outside of the court. Now, several months later, though, he has formally served that lawsuit.
Wednesday of last week, I had to serve them with the lawsuit, and now I'm going to prove to them that I'm right.
The road's been closed to traffic since 1993 when it washed away, and the homeowners say they'll still allow public beach access with a 60-foot pedestrian easement. They just won't allow vehicles to use the road. For Cosentino, that's an issue, though. He's concerned about the disabled having easy access to the beach.
What I want to see is I want to see this road rebuilt so we have a way for the less fortunate in our community to be able to access the beach.
For Siesta Key resident Tracy Jackson, that's a concept that's personal. For months, she and her dad would come to the beach to watch the sunset. But this past year, that became hard to do.
He's had a series of strokes and had some debilitating issues from them.
After those strokes, he was forced to use a cane and found it much harder to get to the beach.
He is forced to go to other locations and not the beach that he actually fell in love with.
Cosentino says stories like that are the crux of his argument. He worries this might set a precedent and ultimately change the feel of the island.
If we stand idly by and let them take this from us, then there's just no telling what sort of domino effect that will have.
We did reach out to the county, but it declined to comment, citing pending litigation. Back to you.
All right, Kate, thank you. The bad news keeps rolling in for Samsung Galaxy Note 7 owners. The FAA's ban of the device on airplanes went into effect yesterday at noon, making today the first full day of the enforced ban at all airports across the country. Because some of the devices have spontaneously caught fire, passengers cannot bring the phones onto planes, in their carry-on bags, or checked luggage. Officials warn that passengers caught trying to hide the Note 7 phones in their luggage will face criminal prosecution.
With that many devices out there, it's very important that we notify people of this ban. It is going to be difficult. We hope that people don't try to circumvent the ban by checking it in their luggage, because that does create a risk of a catastrophic event.
Samsung announced this week it would no longer produce the Galaxy Note 7 and expects to lose more than $5 billion over the next 6 months as a result. And another big drop in Florida's citrus forecast. This one is double digits. The first Florida citrus estimate of the season, forecasting a 14% drop in orange production since last year. It's been decimated in the past by citrus greening disease. The U.S. Department of Agriculture reported last week that Florida was only expected to produce 70 million boxes during this season. Florida produced more than 80 last season. Florida Commissioner of Agriculture Adam Putnam says the forecast is proof of the difficult times facing Florida's citrus industry. And we asked you for your thoughts on our Facebook page. Kevin Kamanja writes, "You would think this would be the #1 priority of the governor and the legislator." Tammy Miller writes, "My first thought was that I was mad that the price of orange juice was going up, but then I realized how farmers will be negatively affected, so I feel sorry for them instead of for myself." And Tommy Homer writes, "Same story every year." Well, to join the conversation, like our ABC7 Facebook page. Still to come here on ABC7, a big honor for the Sarasota Police Department, why SPD's chief had to travel across the country for its recognition.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Let SWC Properties sell your home today. Take advantage of this great market and sell your home for the most amount of money in the least amount of time. SWC Properties gives you the benefit of full-service marketing that sells your home faster with the fewest hassles. There are no hidden fees, and now for a limited time we'll list your home for 50% off. Wouldn't it feel great to save thousands and feel confident with your move? Give us a call for details or visit swcproperties.com and contact us for free information packet and find out why. It's simple. We just market your home better.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Vargas. Going out for a jog can help you clear your mind, but new research shows it could have some other benefits for your brain. Monday on Good Morning Suncoast, we'll show you how it could help repair brain damage. John?
A cold front may bring us some significantly cooler air. We'll talk about that and trace its progression bright and early.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. If you want 24/7 access to ABC7's breaking news stories, weather forecasts, traffic alerts, health reports, dining segments, local events, Suncoast View, and more ABC7 specialty programming, now there's good news. Introducing the free ABC7 channel on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Your 24/7 access to ABC7. Just search ABC7 on your streaming device and download your free ABC7 app now.
I'm Alan Cohn. The race for Florida's seat in the U.S. Senate. Challenger Patrick Murphy takes on incumbent Marco Rubio in their first televised debate.
Monday on ABC7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you. The all-new mysuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
A big honor for the Sarasota Police Department. Chief Bernadette DePino accepting the Cisco Community Policing Finalist Award. Sarasota PD is one of 6 agencies internationally selected as a finalist. The finalists are recognized for using available resources for crime prevention and improving the quality of life in the community. SPD is honored for its hard work and developing trust and relationships within the community. And the firefighters raising money for their benevolent fund today, the 17th annual Chili Cook-Off. It was held on Osprey Avenue at Morton's Market in Sarasota. It featured live entertainment, lots of chili, and celebrity judges. The proceeds from today's event benefit the Sarasota Firefighters Benevolent Fund. It's a Sarasota tradition for every foodie and chili lover. And some teens are digging deeper into the field of computer sciences thanks to the Education Foundation of Sarasota. It's called the SRQ Hackathon. Students ages 13 to 18 team up with mentors proficient in technology and design, business industries. They learn more than what's taught in regular keyboarding classes. They create apps and websites that address a community issue like homelessness or bullying. It's the Education Foundation's way to expose students to a rapidly expanding field, one they may not otherwise be able to explore.
And really, a hackathon's about bringing the community together to work on big problems and solve them with technology. So it's an offshoot of a STEM program, and it's been done around the country, but it's the first time ever in Sarasota that we're doing this.
The Education Foundation says the hackathon gives students the skills needed to succeed in the growing field of computer science. And it was all about dancing at the Potter Community Center today. Travis Wall, a trainer on the hit Fox show So You Think You Can Dance, was here teaching dozens of young dancers some of the finer points of dancing. Wall regularly travels the U.S. conducting master classes. He says it's his way to help shape the next generation. This is Wall's first trip to Sarasota. The students said they hope he comes back again soon. All kinds of really good dancers. And so what about this moon that we had earlier tonight? It was absolutely gorgeous.
It was not gorgeous, it was super.
It was super.
It was a super moon, meaning it was larger than average. That's what NASA, they define it. And it's going to be with us all night. So it was really huge as it came over the horizon, though. But once it gets up and you don't have a reference like a tree, it's still the same size, but it doesn't look as big. So that's the mystery of that.
Kind of blows your mind a little bit.
I know it does. Taking a look at our weather all across Sarasota Bay today, we had a few clouds, but a lot of sun too. And it wasn't until late in the day that a few showers came by. just as it did yesterday. And at sunset, those showers and storms were moving offshore. And behind it, beautiful clear skies for that super moon, also the Hunter's moon. That's the moon after the harvest moon. Now we're looking at visual light before the sun went down, and you can see the clouds moving across Florida, being directed by high pressure to the north, creating a strong easterly flow, and that's what carried those showers in across the state today and kept us with us through the late afternoon hours. South Florida seems to have gotten more than anywhere else, and you can see in the current radar loop, even around Miami, there's still some showers about, but most of it has moved offshore. You can see the heavy stuff that came across Charlotte County, especially late in the afternoon, has moved offshore, and they will continue to move away from us with nothing but fair skies in its wake for the rest of tonight and early tomorrow. I think the rest of this week will have just a minimal chance of rain as high pressure remains in place across a great deal of the country, including the Carolinas, where it continues not to rain, thank goodness, allowing those rivers and streams to slowly subside, and it will continue for the rest of this week. The focus now is out west, since the storm track east of the Rockies is way up into Canada, and this is a jet stream barreling across at about 140, 150 miles an hour across the Pacific, carrying wave after wave of mountain snow and heavy rain. They're loving it out there because it's helping make a big dent in the drought that they've had for years, and this is a beautiful sight with rain and mountain snow. In fact, if you look around Lake Tahoe and all the ski resorts up there through the evening hours, the green changing to white and blue, that indicates the rain changing to snow. So maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, those ski slopes out there around Tahoe and Mammoth Lake can open up and get an early start to the ski season. There is no snow east of the Rockies. We're still hanging on to summer here across Florida, with that high pressure bringing that moisture and warmth across the state, and also scattered showers. But as you look at our futurecast, that kind of thins out. There's only the slightest, like 10 or 20% chance that we'll see any of those showers for the rest of this week. And then by late in the week, a cool front will come in from the north, pass by Friday night. Next Saturday looks like will be a great day. Drier air, milder weather that'll last into Sunday and the early part of the following week. So that's something to look forward to, but it's still going to be a little warm. But tonight, a beautiful moonlit night in progress, mostly dry this week, and we do have the promise of that cooler weather for next weekend. Here is our forecast for the marine interest. Winds northeasterly 5 to 10 knots, seas 2 feet or less. There's still a moderate chop. That northeast wind is creating a moderate chop over the bay and inland waters. Partly sunny and warm is the forecast. A great beach day, assuming there's no red tide, and we didn't get any significant reports of that today. Beach temperature 88. The water temperature is cooled off into the 70s. UV index tomorrow 70 as that sun gets lower in the sky, but it's still strong enough to use that sunblock. 71 for the low tonight. That chance of early showers is over with. Our average low is 68. And for tomorrow, be a mostly sunny and warm day. Our high temperature 89 degrees, still above normal, but that will change again next weekend. East-northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And Christopher, here's our 7-day outlook showing that we have only a 10 to 20% chance of rain each day. Our temperatures pretty much in the upper 80s for a few days, cooling off into the 85-degree range Friday. And then the cold front comes through and we drop off into the mid and upper 70s to near 80 degrees next weekend. It's something really we should look forward to. That's our weather.
All right, Steve, thank you so much. Sports is next. Stay with us.
This is the story of a boy who was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
It's time to upgrade your favorite news app. Now, ABC7's My Suncoast News app is better than ever with a dynamic brand new design that's faster and easier to use. Stay connected anytime, anywhere with breaking news and weather alerts, video on demand, and live streaming of your Suncoast News. Download our free My Suncoast News app on your mobile device at your app store. ABC7's all-new My Suncoast News app. Just another way we're here for you. Powered by the Eye Associates, providing sight for life.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
It is a birthday party. I'm Joey Panic. On Suncoast View, we celebrate Stephanie's birthday with style. We get a preview of one of the biggest Suncoast galas with 3 of our favorite things, wine, women, and shoes. And we get a musical preview of the Broadway musical Grease, plus Dr. Jenny from Age Vital Pharmacy, and Yahtzee Grill is in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
Hurricane season is here, and Suncoast weather can go from this to this in seconds. So when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology so that we can bring you storm warnings faster and with more detail than ever before.
Plus, we focus on the Suncoast and track storms right down to your neighborhood.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Turn to the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7. We're here for you. Game on, Suncoast. Get scores and highlights from the area's top high school matchups on Football Friday night, just after the news at 11:15. Sponsored by Gulf Coast Honda.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, you'll always get the most for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And right now, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Now, sports.
A hot game in Miami as Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers take on the Dolphins. The Dolphins take a lead in the first quarter, but the Steelers would give it right back to them as the Steelers' Hayward Bay runs over a Dolphin and races 60 yards for a touchdown. In the second quarter, the Dolphins would win back the lead. Skipping ahead to the fourth, Dolphins' Jay Ajayi gets loose and goes 62 yards for the touchdown. He finished with 204 yards and 2 touchdowns on the 25 carries. It was more than enough to give Miami the win. Final score 30-15 Miami. And a national championship just wrapping up in the Lakewood Ranch area. The Premier Sports Campus hosting the 2016 U.S. Australian Football League National Championships. It's a non-profit, volunteer-based league that's trying to grow Australian football here in the United States. 40 teams made up of men and women visit from all over the country for the 3-day tournament.
In a basic sense, the goal of the game is to kick the ball and handball the ball to each other and kick it through the sticks. There's two sticks, or 2 posts, I guess, in the middle, and then there's 2 on the outside of those. And try to get the 2 middle ones worth 6 points, and the middle and outer ones worth 1. And there's quite a lot of Australians out here playing the sport, because it's they're kind of used to it back home.
The league is also trying to teach the game to children of all ages through its Sporting Schools program. The kids take part in challenging games and activities which are tailored to all age groups and skill levels. And some of the best tennis players age 50 and up are here on the Suncoast. They're competing in the Ken Wagstaff Memorial USTA National Clay Court Championship. Andy Stoner and Young Min Kwan have been playing each other for more than 30 years. And they went head-to-head again today in the finals at the Bath and Racquet Club in Sarasota. Kwan took home the big win. Although the two are competitors, they are also good friends. And Olympic runner Tyson Gay is mourning the loss of his 15-year-old daughter. She was shot and killed early Sunday in Lexington, Kentucky. Police say Trinity Gay was shot in the neck when a group of men in 2 cars began shooting at each other. She was taken to the hospital but later died. Police have located one of the cars that was involved in the shooting, and they are questioning possible suspects. Tyson told news station WLEX he was very close with his daughter, and he was shocked when he heard about the shooting. There's more to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
There was this big bruise on my friend's face. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to think her own nephew could have hit her.
I didn't want to see it.
My mother's bank account was emptied, and a caregiver had taken control of it.
I didn't want to see it. My father's refrigerator, there was hardly anything in it. That's unusual for him.
It's tough to see that a senior citizen is being abused, physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially. Elder abuse is a crime.
So see the signs, stop the crimes.
Designers do it with style.
Tell me what's going on here, because
Why, you don't like my hair?
The Mark and Mandy Show. In-depth design ideas.
What is up with the tuck tape here? Let's cover it up.
Amazing beauty and fashion tips.
So Halle Berry has amazing skin. Her secret is coffee grounds. No.
Delicious recipes.
Today, I'm gonna show you a special dish that is sure to please that special someone in your life.
Watch the Mark and Mandy Show right here on your favorite channel.
My name's Emma. I am 15. I was bullied all through middle school. That's when I was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and an eating disorder.
It's like I'm stuck. It's like impossible to move. And I just feel like people just will think I'm making it up.
You need to tell someone because people do care and you're not alone. I don't think depression makes me a bad person. I think it makes me stronger.
Hurricane season is here, and so is the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. This essential resource arms you with vital information you need to protect your family and property when severe weather threatens the Suncoast, including how to create your readiness plan and survival kit, shelter locations, what to do with pets, and important phone numbers. Visit mysuncoast.com and download the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery. ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
Come experience the precision, performance, and power of the Ram 1500 during Ram Power Days at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Built tough enough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the comfort, gizmos, and gadgets you'd find in a luxury vehicle. And right now, get over 20% off. That's up to $15,000 off a new Ram 1500. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Well, it didn't take an accountant to see which film topped the weekend box office. David Daniel tallies the top 5.
Deepwater Horizon dropped 2 spots to 5th place, earning $6.4 million. $8.9 million put Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children in 4th place.
I really wanted a baby.
Emily Blunt and The Girl on the Train lost the top spot, landing in 3rd place with $11.97 million.
Wi-Fi's down.
The concert film, Kevin Hart, What Now?, just managed a 2nd place debut, grossing $11.98 million.
How did you get into financial consulting?
Department of Labor statistics indicate it's one of the fastest growing professions.
The Accountant had the numbers. The twist-filled thriller starring Ben Affleck opened on top with a strong $24.7 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And finally tonight, jumping off a bridge sounds a little crazy, but not to several people in West Virginia this weekend. Some base jumpers plunged off a nearly 900-foot bridge at the New River Gorge, just for fun. Thrill seekers and spectators from all over come to experience the bridge in their own way. For the tens of thousands attending Bridge Day 2016, it's all about seeing the iconic state symbol from a different perspective, and there is no way that I would do that.
Oh, come on, come on.
No, thank you.
Well, maybe a moon would inspire you. If you take a look outside right now, we have a super moon. It's also the hunter's moon, meaning that the super moon is just larger than average, and it's flooding tonight's sky with light. It's beautiful up there, and it'll be with us all night. We'll have other super moons on November 14th and December 14th.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing those as well. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll hope to see you back here again sometime soon. Have a good night, everybody.